Welcome to the Form 6000, Section H, Employer Certification of Leave and Salary online training. Section H is a critical piece of the Notification of Retirement form that should be completed and signed off only by an authorized agency contact. The information provided in this section allows the employer to verify the member's expected wages, sick leave hours, alternate sick leave payout, and compensatory payout at the time of the projected retirement date. The information provided to the Kentucky Retirement Systems within this section will be used in determining the member's retirement benefits. If an error regarding the account is discovered during the post-retirement audit, it will be corrected. And if the correction of the error reveals that the member has been overpaid, the member will be required to repay the benefits. The first piece of information requested on this Section H is the agency name, KRS employer code, the member's name, and the member's KRS ID. The agency is then required to provide the member's termination date. When entering the termination date, remember the termination date is not the member's retirement date. Per statute, the effective date of retirement is always the first day of a month, and it must fall after the member's termination or last day of paid employment. Therefore, the member's termination date should always precede the member's retirement date on this form. Following the termination date field, you have the Employer's Report of Leave Balances as of field. The agency has the option to either provide the prospective retirement date in this field and project the sick hours to that future date, or you may enter the date that the Section H is being completed and provide the hours accrued at this point in time. Kentucky Retirement Systems will use whatever the agency verifies, and we leave it up to the reporting agency to determine whether to be conservative or to project unearned sick leave for the member's retirement calculation. Now we move on to the sick leave portion of Section H. If your agency does not participate in a sick leave program with Kentucky Retirement Systems, mark the No indicator and move on to the next section. However, if the agency does participate in a sick leave program, indicate which program it participates in and indicate whether the member works an average of 21 days per month, or if the employee has an alternate work schedule, the agency will need to provide an alternate number of average working days per month. You will then give the accumulated sick leave in hours for standard or in days for alternate that the member has as of the date provided by the agency. Hours in a sick leave day should reflect how many hours constitutes a sick leave day for that employee. If the member's agency participates in the alternate sick leave program, the authorized contact should calculate the estimated compensation to be paid for sick leave based on the hourly rate times total sick leave days times hours per day times percentage of sick leave paid to the member. If the member is taking a payout for sick leave and the agency does not participate in the alternate sick leave program, do not include those hours on Section H. This example shows the information as it is needed to be provided on a 24-hour employee. Typically, a 24-hour employee works an average of 10 days per month. If the employer incorrectly verifies the employee is working 21 days per month, it changes their sick leave conversion to be less months of service. On this member, it would change the months from 2 to 1 if the 21-day indicator was marked yes. Here you can see the breakdown for a 7.5 and an 8-hour day employee, showing how the hours convert to months of service for the standard sick leave plan, and how the days break down to months of service on the alternate program. For agencies participating in the alternate program, if the agency pays only a percentage of the sick leave, employers should always verify the total sick leave balance and not the percentage paid. In order for Kentucky Retirement Systems to determine the correct amount of service credit at retirement for school board employees, we require the employer to verify the current school year and the actual days worked through the member's expected termination date. If the member is retiring early in the school year and is not working in that fiscal year, the agency still needs to verify actual days worked as 0. For example, if a school board employee is retiring August 1, 2019 with a termination date of July 31, 2019, the agency should verify actual days worked for the 1819 and 1920 fiscal years. As a courtesy, please verify the actual days worked during the previous school year. The next section is the employer's report of final salary. When the agency completes the information on the final salary, we require that the agency provide the salary information starting 3 months prior to the date the form is being completed, up to the termination date. We request the prior salaries be provided on the Section H, because there is typically a 2-month delay between when the wages were earned by the employee versus when the wages are posted to our system, due to agency payroll and START monthly reporting. We will use the salaries reported in this section in conjunction with the salaries reported via START to figure the member's monthly payment. When the agency is reporting the final salary data, the payment reason allows the employer to itemize each payment. Each payment type should be listed separately. For example, while alternate sick leave is considered credible compensation and should be verified, it is not applied to the final compensation like a compensatory leave payout or a bonus severance payment. What's included in credible compensation and should be reported in the member's final salary information? All salary, wages, tips, and fees, plus payments for compensatory time as a result of services performed for the employer, including time when you are on paid leave. Payments for compensatory leave apply only to Tier 1 members. What's not included and should not be reported to Kentucky Retirement Systems: living allowances, expense reimbursements, lump sum payout for unused annual or vacation time, and lump sum payouts for unused sick leave, unless the agency participates in the alternate sick leave program. Please verify the final wages or payouts in the month that they were earned, not in the month they were paid as you would for all other salary. These are what we call trailing wages, and they are made up of credible compensation earned prior to the member's last day of employment, yet paid after the member's date of termination. The proper way to record these earnings is to list them as wages paid after but earned prior to termination. Before the Section H is signed and submitted, please verify all information provided on it, as well as the information that has been provided through Employer Self-Service, is accurate to the best of your ability. Once the information on Section H has been verified, it must be signed by an authorized employer contact. Authorized employer contacts are set up and maintained by each agency in Employer Self-Service. If you are unsure if you are set up as an agency contact, please call the employer hotline for assistance, or you may speak with your agency's employer administrator to be set up as a contact. It is extremely important that employers update their contacts regularly, as an unauthorized signature on the form could delay the member receiving their retirement benefits. We know retirement can be a stressful time for your employee, and a useful page as they prepare for retirement is the Ready to Retire section under the Members heading on the General website. Here they can gain knowledge on retirement strategies, common mistakes while filling out the Form 6000, and other valuable information. Please direct them to this site and to the KRS call center for assistance with retirement questions or concerns. A link to the Form 6000 Notification of Retirement can be found on the Ready to Retire page and can also be found on our Publications and Form page under the Member Forums on the General website. Our agencies can also find useful information on the General website under the heading of Employer, or you may reach out to the ERCE division of the Kentucky Retirement Systems for assistance.